Let's do our little warm-up. So we'll sit upright and let's roll our shoulders a bit. Click, 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 click. I will be admitting people with one hand and doing my shoulder with another one. And up and drop. Sense of opening here. Now let's just breathe. Let's make 3 different breaths. The first breath we will make into our lower rib cage. Let's put our fingers, if you can see here, together in lower rib cage. Breathe into towards our hands and in. Slowly out. And the second breath we make will be into our belly, right here, even lower. So you'll push your diaphragm down and your belly should expand a bit. If you have any buttons, anything that restricts your breath, let it go. Don't show to anyone what's there. And let's go. Breathe in towards your hands. And breathe out slowly. And the last thing we do, we will breathe in into these both areas and we will breathe out with a sound, and let's make it this middle C or that one, whichever is good for you. Let's go and in and out. Let's hear you keep singing. Right, okay. Some of you too shy to sing on the screen, huh? We need to see your mouths open. So I'm going to take you to the tune and we will sing it la 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 all the way through, just once. And then hopefully you'll know the tune really well. I'm using an old file from my choir teaching back, I don't know, 7 years ago. So the spelling of Russian, the transliteration will be slightly different to everything we've done before. No text for now. You should be seeing the screen just with the music, and we're going to sing it lower than it's written, just to make sure that everyone can sing within that range. We're in A minor. Sing the top melody with me. That's the main tune. Okay, let's go. La 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 Nice, beautiful, and easy, don't you think? So what we're going to do now, we won't look at our music, we will try to sing it from memory, and if you can see my hand gestures, we will do that. I hear a bit of noise. If your microphone is on, please switch, Robin, I think that's you, switch you off. Yeah, everyone else is off. Okay, so watch my hand. One more time, la la la. Let's go. La 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 la. You can go up or down at the end. It's very characterful. Russian songs often go up and like into this split into these octaves. Now, before we go into text, all I will tell you about this song is it's about nature, it's about trees, it's about missing the other side of the river, and it's a kind of half folk, half composed song. We don't know who wrote the tune, but we know who composed the poem. That's it for now. I would like to invite you to sing harmonies with me. I'll show you the music. Some people can just invent harmonies and some people can't, but they can read. So what I will do, I will sing a lower melody and you can stick to the main melody and let's see if we can sing in harmonies, okay? Okay? And the last thing we do before we jump into text, we sing it together without looking at music. And if you want to harmonize, sing a bass line if you want, okay? You can do that. Let me put gallery view on and we'll look at each other singing either the main melody or something else. Let's go! How is that?
Nice.
Yeah? It's a nice tune, isn't it? It's a nice tune. Now, let's look at what the text says. And if you are familiar with Russian folk, which most of you are, this poem is very much like a folk song, but we know that the composer is Ivan Surikov, and there is an interesting story about how he wrote it and how sad his life was. His life was full of misery, and he got really famous for this song. And the song just exploded all over Russia and became famous, but not many people knew that he wrote the poem, and eventually it got lost. It just became a folk song, and his life became quite miserable. He was poor and he kind of depressed and all that. Like the Russian art songs, you know, all that sadness. So we are going to look at our text, read it in the rhythm of the song together, translate and sing the first verse. So we're going like this. Ta, 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 ra, ta. That's our rhythm. I hope you remember it. Let's go together. And что стоишь, качаясь, тонкая рябина, головой склоняясь до самого тына. Repeat the last two lines. Головой склоняясь до самого тына. It's a samova, it's twisted emphasis, so we can sing something between R and O here. Samova, I would say more on the O side. Okay, so, что, why, what for, стоишь, standing, качаясь, swaying, тонкая, slim, thin, slender. Rябina is a Rowan, but some people argue what kind of tree this is. All these people with botanic knowledge, you can use chat. So while you're standing there swaying, use slender Rowan. Головой is with your head. Голова is the head. Склоняясь is bending. Да towards самого, the very, тына, fence. So this wonderful image of a Rowan tree bending down like this. Let's sing it. I'll sing the main tune. Что стоишь, качаясь, тонкая рябина, more time to just get into the tune and allow you to sing harmonies if you're getting used to it. Now, you will notice that I sometimes don't sing the main tune exactly. For example, here, do, sa, I go up sometimes, you go up and down at the end. These are your options, okay? One more time, first verse. Что стоишь, качаясь, тонкая рябина, головой склоняясь до самого тына, головой склоняясь до самого тына. Let's look at our second verse. Read it together, then we'll translate it. Let's go in our rhythm. 1, 2, let's go. А через дорогу за рекой широкой так же одиноко дуб стоит высокий. Repeat the last two lines. Так же одиноко. 2, 3. Дуб стоит высокий. And через over дорогу, the road, за рекой, beyond the river, широкой, wide, beyond the wide river. Также the same, just as одиноко, lonely, alone. Дуб is an oak tree, стоит, stands, высокий, high. So the tall oak tree is standing there on the other side of the river, just as lonely as you are, Slender Rowan. We're going to sing it together. Second verse. Через дорогу за рекой широкой так же одиноко дуб стоит высокий, так же одиноко дуб стоит высокий. How is that?
Nice.
Yeah? Good. I think we can do the whole song. I'm glad you like. I think we can do the whole song. And you probably suspect what's happening between these two. So here's the third verse. Let's read it. Yeah, it's a sad story. Let's go. 1, 2, and как бы мне Рябине к дубу перебраться, я б тогда не стала гнуться и качаться. Repeat. Я б тогда не стала гнуться и качаться. Как бы, how, what if, мне, me, Rябина, Rowan, how would I, a Rowan, к дубу, to the oak, перебраться, go, cross, get myself, yeah? Я б тогда не стала, I would not then стала, I would not, yeah? Гнуться, bend, и качаться, качаться is swaying, so it's difficult to translate each single word here. I would not, then I would not bend and sway, right? So she wants to go there. Let's sing it. Как бы мне Рябине к дому перебраться, я б тогда не стала гнуться и качаться, я б тогда не стала гнуться и качаться. Let's just try and sing through the next two verses to give an option to those who understand Russian to sing more text, and to give those who don't sing Russian to just do la 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 with us, okay? So the next one, Тонкими ветвями, I would, you know what, let's sing it and I'll translate it, okay? Go up. Тонкими ветвями я б к нему прижалась и с его листами день и ночь шепталась, и с его листами день и ночь шепталась. So тонкими is in the name of the song. Тонкая, Рябина, slender, slim, thin. Ветвями, branches, with slender branches. Я, не, б, would, к нему, to him, прижалась, squeeze myself towards him, yeah? So I would embrace him with my thin branches, with my slender branches. И, and, с, with, его, his, листами is leaves, день is day, и is and, ночь is night, шепталась, whisper. So put it all together, I would whisper together with his leaves, day and night, okay? Let's enjoy the song. Let's sing, we will sing the fifth verse a bit later. We will sing, connect everything we've done so far. You should be able to see all four verses on your screen now, yeah? Can you see all four verses? Great. So these four verses we're singing all the way through with a little introduction. Introduction being no text and just humming. Natasha, I see you're playing guitar, so let's go back to A, should be easier. гнобу перебраться. Я когда не стала гнуться и качаться, я тогда не стала гнуться и качаться. Тонкими ветвями я к нему прижалась, и с его листами день и ночь шепталась, и с его листами день и ночь шепталась. How is that?
You need to
Nice.
Lovely. Okay.
move the microphone down.
Okay, apparently I'm a bit too loud, so let me turn my microphone a bit lower. And are you up for the last verse? So before we do that, I want to tell you that, oh yes, my volume is, so high. So that's better? Is that better? Should be better, yeah, sorry, that something happened with all these different Zoom meetings I'm having. You want more? Well, it'll be okay, I'll do something in the middle. So this song is, I don't know how many of you have been, I know some of you have been to Russia. If you haven't, and if you go to Russia, and if you sit at a table with a family or with like a bunch of friends, and they start singing, which happens rarer and rarer now, this song is likely to appear amongst the first 5, right? Amongst the first 5. If you know this and you start singing, people will know all the verses. It's not often when people sing all the verses, they know them. Usually it's just 1 or 2. But in this song, everyone knows all the verses. Plus there is an extra verse, which I will teach you later. I will just tell you about this extra verse later. Let's look at our official last verse in the song. Let's see the end of this sad story. So we will read it together. Но нельзя. Yeah, let's go. 1, 2, and. Но нельзя Рябине. 1, 2, 3. К дубу перебраться. 1, 2, 3. Знать судьба такая. 1, 2. Век одной качаться. And repeat. Знать судьба такая. Век одной качаться. So this means something quite sad. No, but нельзя is not possible. Рябине for the Rowan. К дубу to the oak. Перебраться to get herself, to move over to the oak. Знать, it looks like, it seems like. Судьба, it's the fate, her fate. Такая, like this. Век, век means 100 years, it means a century. Одной, alone. Качаться, to sway. So it seems her fate is to stay there swaying on her own for the rest of her beautiful tree life. So they miss each other. Let's try and sing this 5th verse only, just the 5th verse. Let's go. Но нельзя Рябине к дубу перебраться. Знать судьба такая, век одной качаться. Знать судьба такая, смеяться. Okay. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Well, it's a very common. It's a very common thing, isn't it? There are many songs about separation. Pretty much every second song in Russian folk is about something like the separation, being torn away from your beloved and things like this. Now, some of you know already, some of you may not know, but so you will in a minute, that of course us as children, and this is when we heard this song, remember that our family sang it. So I heard it since I can remember myself. My aunt and my mother in harmonies, and my grandfather with his bayan button accordion, they would sit and sing. And my father, if he was a little bit like he had a couple of glasses of wine or a bit of vodka, he would join them in singing, and that did not help because he can't always sing in tune, to say the least. But that's how we learned this song. And us as children weren't happy, so to our delight, somebody taught us a fifth verse, which apparently exists all over the former Soviet Union. And not just one, but lots of different endings. But the ending is happy. Here is what we say. Но однажды ночью, but once in the middle of the night, сильный треск раздался. A very strong треск is like раздался, was heard. Это дуб могучий, it's the strong oak, к рябине перебрался, moved himself to the oak tree. Isn't that lovely? So we used to sing that. So you know, the mighty oak, yeah. So we love that. So you know what we can do? We'll bring the whole song together, now all the way from the beginning to end, and I will sing harmonies this time, most of the song, through the most of it. So you can sing the main melody. I'll show you our text. We will embellish that. We will sing maybe somewhere in the song, so you can explore more of the harmonies. At the end, I will stick that extra verse, and you can harmonize with me. So we have a happy ending. How about that? Okay. I don't know if you're nodding or not, but I'm sharing my screen, and that's what we're doing all the way through. And if you want to open up your voice and get a bit more passionate in some of the sad verses, do it. Very sad. Okay. Что стоишь, качаясь, тонкая рябина, головой склоняясь до самого тына. Головой склоняясь до самого тына. А через дорогу за рекой широкой так же одиноко дуб стоит высокий, так же гнуться и качаться. Я б тогда не стала гнуться и качаться. Тонкими ветвями я к нему прижалась, и с его листами день и ночь шепталась, и с его листами день и ночь шепталась. Но нельзя Рябине в голову перебраться, знать судьба такая, век одной качаться, знать судьба такая, век одной качаться. Ай, на, 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 ай, най, да, 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 дай, дай, да, 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 дай, да, дай, 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 дай. You can harmonize. I will sing the new verse. Но однажды ночью сильный треск раздался. Это дуб могучий к Рябине перебрался. Это дуб могучий к Рябине перебрался. How is that?
Hey, beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Lovely.
It's a lovely tune, very simple, and it's you can imagine that people just good to sing at the table, right? So take it to your table next time you're with your friends and we're allowed to sit together, and you can say, I know a Russian song. So I'll give you a couple of announcements and then we will finish with just through the tune one more time. So as you know, Wednesday will be a Yiddish song. On Sunday, unfortunately, the 7th, I cannot teach you because I've triple booked myself. I'm doing a Yiddish song forum, World Yiddish Song Forum. Then I'm singing 20 minutes for San Diego, and then I'm going straight from one event to another. And then my husband and I are playing for a black and white silent film from 1929, Five Brides. It has Russian captions and it has English subtitles, and we will be playing live music. It's about 5 brides who were chosen as a payoff for a Jewish shtetl against the bad bandits, just so that they would not have a pogrom. So it's a propaganda, an interesting film, and it's both Yiddish and Russian related, Ukrainian related as well. And then the next week will be, the Wednesday will be a mixed song. It will be Yiddish and Russian. I'm thinking of teaching you either Alleinen Weg, выхожу один не на дорогу, or Svetlana, a Russian lullaby, also in Russian and Yiddish. One of these big melodic things with big range. So come to that, and then you see the rest on my webpage. So all good? All good. We're going to finish with singing this one more time. La la la. Enjoying it? I suggest, if you haven't done it yet, try singing 2 phrases on one breath. Sitting upright and really singing it out. 2 phrases on one breath, okay? Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon again.
Thank you.
Keep well, and bye.